Welcome to How To, and here is how to save money using Kakeibo, the Japanese method of saving money. These steps have been successfully used by Harvard University trained professionals who we know personally. So if they can use these methods, then so can you. Kakeibo means household book or ledger, and it's a simple and straightforward approach to managing your finances and spendings. And it was invented in 1904 by Hani Motoko. In the Kakeibo method, you start each month by recording fixed income and expenses and setting a savings goal for the month and a promise to achieve that saving goal. How to record your expenses using Kakeibo. There are 4 categories described as pillars which can be used throughout the month. The first pillar is survival, or your necessary expenses, such as accommodation, groceries, medical expenses, and so on. The second pillar is cultural activities, such as reading, films, theater, music, concerts, and so on. The third pillar is optional things that you don't need but you still can do. Restaurants, shopping, drinks with friends, and so on all belong in the optional pillar. The fourth is unanticipated expenses, such as birthday, cars, repairs, replacements, things which don't happen every month. At the end of the month, using the Kakeibo method, ask yourself 4 questions. How much money do you have? How much money would you like to save? How much are you actually spending? How can you improve on that? Using the Kakeibo method, decide what you should buy or not buy to save more money. Before purchasing any non-essential items or the things you buy on impulse, ask yourself the following questions. Based on my financial situation, can I afford this item? If the answer is no, then logically speaking, do not buy it. But if it's yes, then move on to the next question. Can I live without this item? If the answer is yes, then perhaps do not buy that item. If it's no, then move on to the next question. Will I actually use it? If the answer is no, then obviously do not buy that item, but if it's yes, move on to the next question. Do I have the space for it? If the answer is no, then perhaps do not buy that item, but if it's yes, then move on to the next question. Am I buying this item on instinct? For example, after wandering into a gift shop or seeing it in a magazine or an advertisement on TV or online. If the answer is yes, then presumably do not buy that item. However, if it is no, then move on to the next question. Question 6. Would I feel happy and enjoy the item for a long time? If the answer is no, then lean towards not buying it. However, if it is yes, then lean towards maybe buying it. And question 7. Is my emotional state today stressed, celebratory, or feeling bad about myself? If the answer is yes, then lean towards not buying that item. However, if the emotional state is more calm, then consider carefully all these things and other outside factors before buying the item. All factors should be considered in aggregation rather than in isolation to reach the right decision. Also, consider other factors that are important to you. Be smart. However, make sure to be mindful. Take caution and do not deprive yourself of joys and pleasures of life, which are as important as saving. The goal should be to avoid impulse buying and be mindful of what you are buying. To implement the system, watch this video before every impulsive purchase, since frequent reminders are always helpful. Thank you for watching How to Save Money Using Kakeibo. Be sure to subscribe to How To and like the video, and be ready for more content from How To.